All right, got that going. It is Tuesday, October 28th, 2025, in the Chickasaw County Boardroom, second floor courthouse. The tentative agenda, I misapproved the agenda, so we will make that as an addition to the agenda. Roll call, all members are present. We do have Travis Succo, Board Supervisor, on the Teams meeting with us, along with Travis Squires from Piper Sandler and Company, along with Board Secretary Sheila Shackleton. Is there a motion to approve the agenda as presented with that addition? Well, that's what we're talking about right now. So.
Second.
Motion by Scott, second by Steve to approve the agenda. Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Motion carried. Piper Sandler, Travis Squires. Good afternoon, Travis. On the agenda, we have a review and approve Resolution 10/28/25-48, resolution directing the acceptance of a proposal to purchase a $600,000 general obligation capital loan note, series 2025. I'll let you have the floor, Travis. I believe you got us a proposal early this morning.
Yeah, thanks for allowing this to move back today. Just a little bit of feedback that I did share with Jake was simply, typically when we're taking bank loans, they're used to a 10 or 11 o'clock deadline, and then ultimately bid awards are usually the evening of. So we usually would spend the afternoon making sure that we've reconned all the local banks if there was something missed. And we mainly do that as a courtesy since they're local and they're getting a process from a external entity. We want to make sure that they feel that they're taken care of and got an opportunity to give the thumbs up or down. What was probably a little bit odd for us was just simply we only heard back affirmatively or negatively from one local institution. So we wanted to make sure that those banks branching in Chickasaw County that we had a chance for a follow-up. We were not able to get that done between the bid deadline at 11 and 2. So we asked to push this back. We did complete all the follow-up. Ultimately, we did end up with 3 proposals. Fidelity Bank at a 4% rate, Huntington Bank, which is a national bank organization, at 3.98, and then Northeast Security Bank out of Fredericksburg at a 3.35% rate. The Northeast Security Bank proposal, I think we're talking with our staff on a 5-year loan, one of the lowest rates we've seen on bank loan bids, really basically in line with what you would see in the conventional bond market with a bond rating. So just a really good proposal. And that was the one that we had yesterday. But again, wanted to make sure that we had done the appropriate follow-up. And then if anybody else would have said we were submitting, still wanted to submit, we would have, given you the option to choose the one that was on time, regardless of when the proposal came in. But I just want to make sure that everybody felt like the process was sufficient there. So we did hear back from 4 or 5 other banks branching in the county, and most of them had a pass. And, if they were, they likely would not have been below the 335 level anyway. So do you have a proposal to approve today for the $600,000 at 3.35%? They will ask for a CUSIP number to be assigned. It's just a bond tracking number that is used in the market. So if they were ever to make any sort of sale of your note on their end and want to sell to somebody else, it does have a tracking number for who gets payment. And then ultimately, they will offer up the ability to prepay the debt beginning June 1 of 2027, which coincides nicely with your desire to use the TIF fund, because that would be the earliest any tax increment financing revenues would be fully received by the county. So, really a pretty ideal proposal, and we would put that forth for your approval for today's meeting. Any questions?
Yeah, Travis Squires, on your official bid form, page 8, that you submitted to the county, right above board chair and county auditor, you have accepted by and on behalf of the city council. Should that say the board? of-
Yeah, you can scratch that out. It was just a carryover typo that it get cleaned up.
All right, and then should that date be the 27th or the 28th?
Use the 28th on that.
Okay, so we'll change those two. Any other questions from board members or county attorney, I guess? Good,
Two I saw.
perfect. So Travis, help us out. If we just approve the resolution, does that actually approve the official bid form from your side?
It does, yeah, it's an exhibit to that could be included or not included. Since we had an official bid form, we included it in, and it'll just be part of the final document.
Perfect,
This will be part of,
it's an exhibit.
okay.
So is there any more discussion by the board, or is there a motion to approve resolution 10-28-25-48? Directing the acceptance of a proposal to purchase a $600,000 general obligation capital loan note from Northeast Security Bank, Fredericksburg, Iowa. Got the term spelled out.
I'll move to approve resolution 48 with board chair signature.
Second. Motion by Scott, second by Steve, to approve resolution 10-28-25-48. Any discussion? Not hearing any, roll call. Scott.
Aye.
Steve.
Aye.
Isaac.
Aye.
Travis Suko online,
Aye.
and Jake is an aye. Motion is carried 5-0. Anything else, Travis Squires?
No, again, thanks for your patience. I did relay to Supervisor Hackman, Chair Hackman, that, we would end up going lower than our fee. It's hard, I do feel bad pulling you back together for another meeting, but we'll put a discount on our fee for the extra trouble of the extra meeting for you and your city attorney, or county attorney. And I do want to just also offer up the thanks to the county attorney for the work yesterday and guiding kind of through how to get this process moving forward today. I think it was really sound advice and resulted in a good process.
All right, Travis Suko, when are you gonna be able to come and sign these documents?
Hopefully you weren't ready.
I think they need to be signed by this afternoon or early tomorrow morning, if you could.
Yeah, I can get that done.
Travis, where are you
Yeah, you've got a
at?
couple things here. I think as long as dollars has them back by early next week, they're fine.
Okay. All right, Sheila will get with you, Travis Suko, so. All right, I guess there's nothing else. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Could I ask something though?
Yeah.
With that 600, anticipated the architectural fees, do we know the actual legal costs coming out of that?
We will. So we signed 2 engagement letters, one with Ahlers and Cooney. and
I
one
feel
with-
like it keeps getting bigger and bigger,
We can get you those numbers.
and we don't yet know the estimated cost of the building. We will have that probably within a month. But I'm just thinking game plan for, once that comes, we will be able to modify things to try to reduce costs if needed.
Correct.
But there may or may not be a cutoff for that ability, and then we'd have to determine a secondary source, whether it be secondary roads or capital projects. Just wanted to make you guys aware of that. 'Cause I was told legal fees are coming out of it, but then legal fees continually increased, so just want to keep that in mind.
Yep. All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Steve, second by Isaac to adjourn at 1:10 PM. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Motion carried. Thanks to 2 Travis's online, appreciate it.
All right, thanks everyone.
So does this have to be for that? Probably.